And welcome back, guys, to another episode of Katawa Shoujo. In the last part, we had some some clashing of class representatives, and I guess technically Shizune is also the student council president, so that's a big thing. And Hanako came by just to see if Lily was here, but unfortunately she is not, so unfortunately this turns their attention fully back to me.
But He-chan is not useless, right? Right? He said so himself. I
can see where this is going, and I do not want any part of it. Not after the experience yesterday. Well, good luck with your preparations. I start packing my bag, ready to make a break for the exit. Unfortunately, I'm all the way on the other side of the room. The short distance to the doorway seems like a vast no-man's land to me now. Shizune and Misha both start maneuvering slowly in front of me, cutting off my route of escape in an unsettlingly cautious way that makes me think of ship-to-ship combat.
I think She-chan is saying that you should help us, He-chan.
Gee, I wouldn't know. She's so subtle.
But that's the intent, so please? I can't keep up. We have to actually build stalls for the festival. Almost all of them are all by ourselves. Can you believe that? Hammering boards together over and over again for hours is really hard. I'm so used to it. I was doing swinging motions in class and I didn't even know it.
She bangs her desk a few times, imitating hammer blows.
It's so repetitive. I can't stand it. And yesterday, I actually hammered all the boards on top of each other. I was just a stack of boards all nailed together. And then I had to take it apart and do it all over again. And I got yelled at and laughed at. So?
She clamps a hand down on my shoulder and grins, quickly running her tongue across her teeth mischievously.
Do you have any plans for today, He-chan? I wonder if you do.
Sure, I have plans.
Really? You're going to help us, right?
I noticed her hands are moving constantly. She's signing everything we both say so that Shizune can understand. Shizune is being somewhat quiet today. Is she still angry? Well, probably at least a bit. I can see it in her eyes, but this could also just be another way of trying to guilt me into lending a hand. I have to find a way out of this. Hey, I should go now, to the library. You know, homework. I should get going, shouldn't I? I have to be diligent, because I'm a new student and all, so I have to make a good first impression, right? Yeah. See you later, then. Jesus. I turned to bolt for the door, but Shizune is blocking my path. Her arms crossed over her chest and a stern expression on her face. She wags a finger tauntingly and begins signing to Misha with the manner of a squad leader giving directions to her fellow soldiers.
It didn't seem like you were in any rush to get to the library, He-chan. That's right, She-chan. It does seem like he was probably going to go slack off for the rest of the day.
I don't know how to do that. It's like,
you're surrounded.
It's such a weird way to have like an abrupt stop and a laugh with an exclamation point. It's like, yeah, there's like this stop and then you laugh again. You go straight faced and then laugh once more.
Let's go to the student council room.
She lets out a chuckle and then breaks into laughter.
I'm sorry, He-chan. I feel bad, but this works out for everyone, right? That's right, She-chan. Yes, that's a good point, too.
Huh?
Yes, this is beneficial to everyone to solve all our problems. Yeah, I also thought he was being more appreciative. He should be more appreciative of our efforts.
Oh my god, I am getting ganged the crap on. They pull themselves closer as they are about to pounce. Hey guys, 2-on-1 isn't very fair, is it? She keeps looking forward, impassive, and gives me a sinister smile.
Come on, we have a lot of work to do. Let's go to the student council room.
Gee, I don't know. Misha laughs.
Deja vu?
She chortles before letting out another laugh.
You know, my horoscope said it'd be a good day for me today. And now that you're helping us...
Shizune signs quickly to her.
Right, I mean, now that you've decided to help us completely on your own free will, I'll be able to take it easy. Lucky, huh?
I open my mouth to say something, but then I realize there is no point. I refocus on trying to think of a way out of this. No, their actions are clearly deliberate. There is no sense in attempting to reason with them. You can't reason with madmen. I frown, and then I don't even notice my discontent, further proving my suspicions. They seem pretty relaxed now. I guess they think they've already won, so they're letting their guard down. That's kind of arrogant. They pass forward in front of me as they move through the doorway. As I stealthily walk backwards, back into the classroom as they step into the hallway, turning towards the stairwell, I let out a sigh of relief and quickly pack the rest of my stuff so I can make my escape. The classroom door slams shut. Uh-oh. Ah, Jesus. You tried. You tried, dude. You tried so hard, and you got so far, but in the end, it didn't fucking matter, dude. Rest in peace.
That wasn't very nice there. You really got us good, though, didn't he, Shi-chan? Right, right. What was that about? I thought you said you'd help us. And then you bailed on us, and you thought you would get away with it, didn't you?
The indignant expression vanishes, and she begins to laugh hysterically, calming down only after an aggravated look from Shizune.
Oh, yeah, you thought you could get away with it, but a criminal always returns to the scene of a crime.
What? I haven't... Technically, this is a thought crime. You just thought I was going to get away with it. Maybe I wasn't. Maybe I had gone back into the classroom for other reasons, I guess. I didn't even manage to leave the classroom in the first place. No, wait. I didn't even agree to help in the first place.
Not very bright, are you, criminal? Think that you could shirk your duties like that? How low, He-chan?
I'm a criminal? What did I do? What's the charge? What am I guilty of?
That's for the courts to decide, criminal. I don't think we have to tell you that. Besides, you're the criminal here. You know what you did.
Have you ever read The Trial by Kafka?
No? What's that, He-chan? What does that have to do with this?
I read it a few months ago. It's about these people who run a kangaroo court on a guy who just wants to live his life. They refuse to leave him alone, and he can't fight the power. Oh.
He-chan, what does that have to do with anything? Hey, what does that mean?
She turns back to me after signing back and forth for a lengthy amount of time.
You know, we're both a little disappointed in you. You've let us down, Hisao.
Whoa. She just actually used my real name.
Dropped the ball. Left us hanging and out in the cold. Is that any way to treat a person? You run away from your responsibilities to abandon your comrades? We think you owe us the honor of your commitment.
What? But I didn't commit to anything! My breathing catches in my throat, and I momentarily start choking.
That's not true, He-chan. You said you are not useless. You definitely said yes. Definitely, definitely, definitely. We are all calling you on your words. We are calling you on your words now. You better prepare to show you are not a useless guy. Your honor will be soiled forever if you try to get out of this. So for the rest of the day, we are going to hang out together, just the three of us, and work hard.
Jesus, I am screwed. Like, holy crap.
You can't fool us. You should be happy. You're doing your school a great service. Ask not of what your school can do for you, but what you could do for your school.
How Depressing.
Cheer up, He-chan.
She slaps me hard across the back with enough strength to knock the air out of my lungs. I gasp to breathe.
Besides, aren't you happy you get to spend the day with 2 cute girls? I
guess they are right. I did blurt those words out. Accept my fate. I follow them to the student counselor. Accepting my fate. Oh, it's okay, buddy. It's okay. Lightly pat. And hammer the final nail to the stall. It took all of the afternoon, and dinner time is nearly over. But it's done now. Soon he pulls out a roll of measuring tape and a small level, and expecting it thoroughly. She smiles, looking pleased, then motions for Misha to come over.
She says you did a very good job. In fact, you might actually have a gift for this. Wow, I'm impressed too. And that was fast. Have you done this before?
No, never. Never before. And I never will again. I like how he's like, yeah, he spends a lot of time in his head, but, you know, he sticks to his guns very often, you know, like the reluctant man getting forced into things. And he never does a piss poor job. He does it perfect, you know, but at the same time, he's not going to not show his discontent.
Well, our quota for the day was 6 stalls. In a few minutes, me and Shi-chan should finish this one. That means 4 more to go. We're making good time, she says. Isn't this great fun?
What? I could think of a million things I'd rather do, but I suppose everyone has to do their share for the festival, even me. You're both lucky that I'm helping you two out. If I really didn't want to, I could have gotten out of it easily.
Really, Shi-chan?
Oh god.
Shi-chan thinks you're just running your mouth. Japanese people have no fight or flight reflex, Shi-chan.
Chizune tends her fingers deviously.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. If you really wanted to escape, you would have taken immediate action. That is how you know someone is serious, when they have no doubts, no regrets.
I think Hasal's full of a lot of regrets. You probably shouldn't start mentioning shit like that out loud to him.
Maybe it was a bad idea to tell you that, since now Shi-chan knows what to do next time.
But just the fact that she is alright with telling me, this shows me that she doubts I'll be able to act on it. That only makes me want to do it more, and I almost want the opportunity to do so to arise again. But if that happens, she might get me again somehow.
Shi-chan says that she is happy now.
Well, I mean, I'm glad that she's happy, right? That makes sense. Much later in the evening, we are looking at the 6 completed stalls. With the pride of a job well done, we sit back and admire the fruit of our labor, now sharing a word between us, just admiring, or not sharing a word between us. I realize I'm feeling quite thirsty. Hey, isn't there a vending machine out in the hall? They're on all day, right?
Yeah, the drinks are very cheap too. We usually get some from there on days like this.
I dig around in my pockets and find a single 100 yen coin. Is this enough? I'm feeling kind of thirsty.
100 yen? You can get any drink in the machine with that.
That's good. That's very good then.
Ah, wait a sec.
What is it, Shi-chan? Oh, whoops. Misha, that was me.
What is it, Shi-chan? Do you want him to get you a drink too? Shi-chan, you've really helped us out, so today I mean Shi-chan will treat you. Hey, what about me? What would you like? I'm feeling thirsty myself. So am I!
Oh, Jesus. Poor Misha. Got cut out of that one. But Shizune's playing. She's playing her game. She knows how this is done. I don't know. Anything's fine. I guess the melon soda?
Hey, wait, Shi-chan. I also want a drink. Aww. You know, it's times like this that I think she is just teasing me.
That's probably it. I'm sure she'll get you something, right?
Yeah, she usually does, but you never know.
Huh? Shizune comes back with 2 melon sodas and a can of fruit juice. She hands me one of the sodas and the other to Misha.
Thanks, Shi-chan. I had total faith that you'd get me one. I knew I could count on you.
Wait, that's not what she meant before. Interesting.
But how did you know this is what I wanted? I usually get something else. What? You knew I'd want to try it? And that's and that's like these kinds of and that I like these childish things. Like, oh, okay. Okay. I gestured my thanks to Shizune, who smiles and nods. Hey, Hi-chan?
Yes? Oh god, they're gonna ask me again.
We've been spending a lot of time together. Already, in such a short time, we've done so much. We should both stop beating around the bush. What I'm trying to say is...
It sounds a lot like she's going to ask me out, but that can't be it. Nevertheless, my heart is beating like a jackhammer. Damn, this reminds me of another similar scene earlier this year. I try to say something, but my brain can't decide whether to stop her or tell her to continue. I feel myself blushing all the way to the ears.
What I'm trying to say is... Would you like to join the student council?
Oh, fucking course. Like, why? Why would he think otherwise? I mean, I guess just the way that it's proposed. But I would not... See, that's the thing. It's just say... Let's just say Shizune actually does ask him out. Right? Doing it through Misha seems really, really weird. You know, like, I wouldn't accept it. I would want her to, like, write it on a piece of paper and give it to me or something. You know, like... So I know it's from her, and it's not Misha doing some, like, weird thing. Ah, what a disappointment.
Did you think she was gonna ask you out, Ichan?
Fucking Mandark. Goddamn Mandark, man. I feel very embarrassed right now. I can feel myself getting even redder in the face. Shizune also tries to hide a blush after Misha translates, and then puts a few sheets of paper in front of me.
So, how about it? All the paperwork is right here. And you are sitting down anyway. You look very at home here. Drinks and everything. What do you say?
She quiets down a little and asks again, a little more solemnly.
Ichan, what do you say? You don't exactly hate this, right?
I'm more than a little surprised by this sudden change of tone. I don't really know how to react to it. For one thing, she isn't shouting uproaringly, with no regard for tact. Before, I'm sure she knew already that I was going to say no. This time, she seems actually serious.
I think maybe you should join. Not just because we could use your help, but, well, you're hanging out with us anyway. I think Shi-chan would like it if you joined as well. It's not like you hate us or anything, right? It wouldn't hurt if you joined, and I'd appreciate it if you would.
She seems to be having a hard time getting her words out, which is strange for someone talkative like Misha. For some reason, I'm almost troubled by it. Interesting. That's an interesting thing. Like, let's look at it as a character dynamic for a second, right? Is both of these two spend a lot of time together, right? And they're the only people in the student council. So, in essence, they spend their time together and only together. You can clearly tell that Shizune pushes a lot of people away and everything, but that could also be sort of part of Misha's sort of tact and how she's not very good at it. So, maybe Misha, or maybe that's the way that it's just the way that they're portraying it, is that Misha kind of enjoys it just being the two of them. So the fact that a third person, like a third wheel, comes in may end up being a conflicting thing for her. I don't know. That's the only thing I'm reading into it, especially the fact that she's sort of frowning when she's asking, because this is the serious moment of them asking me to join the student council. Huh. I guess we'll see where this goes. My eyes drift over to Shizune, who stares back at me tentatively, absent-mindedly cleaning her fingernails.
If you don't want to join, I promise we won't ask you again, but if you did, we would be really happy.
Both Shizune and Misha seem to be unable to look me in the eye. I can't lie, the thought of being around two such cute girls is something I couldn't possibly pass up. I'm not looking forward to this kind of work every day, but there should be less after the festival. At least, I hope so. Alright, I guess it can't hurt, so why not? Hey, there we go. I was amazed that we didn't get a choice there. That's interesting. I thought that it would be like, now's the time to choose, and you say yes or no. So, am I going down Shizune and Misha's path? I guess I am.
Wonderful, wonderful!
Shizune tense her fingers in satisfaction.
She'll fill everything out, Hee-chan. Congratulations, you are officially a member of the student council now.
Great. I'm not looking forward to a lot of work. To be honest, I've never done any student council activities before, but maybe it'll be a positive experience. Misha starts to clap, laughing exuberantly as she does.
Congratulations, Hee-chan! Congratulations! Congratulations!
Congratulations! I get the message. I can't help but smile, finding such a display of childish cute.
The student council is always busy, you know, but for today, we're done. See you tomorrow, Hee-chan. We still have work left, so we'll be counting on you.
I leave the room feeling totally wiped out. The grounds are totally deserted, and the school looks pretty ominous this late. The council office is the only window with the lights on anymore. Is this what the student council will be like? My body might not be able to take it. Adhering to the nurse's nagging voice in the back of my head, I set my alarm clock to wake up early enough to go jogging again. Alright, and we shall wake up tomorrow. So take care, guys, stay frosty, and may the rest of the day be a good one.